Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to another awesome time of Date Everything. Shall we get through this?
Wow! I've not felt quite this elevated since... my God! Since I can remember! What a jape! What a rip-roaring ramble through daring, danger, death, and great deeds! Have you seen? Have you noticed? Shield your eyes if you must. I'm mobile!
A mass of cockroaches dressed as pirates and armed with cocktail swords materialize from seemingly nowhere, brandishing their weapons at you.
You can go in.
Indeed! My new friends here are really quite amenable and exceedingly well disciplined. All I need to do is issue the command and they muster en masse beneath my bottle and then we're off. Do you know, since we returned from our great expedition, I've been to the kitchen, the bathroom, and the foot of the stairs.
Ooh.
I'm unstoppable! I'm a force! And when we do stop to drink rum and swap wild tales of our exploits, I find I quite enjoy their humor. I believe that as a species, they may have gotten a somewhat undeservedly poor reputation. They're quite funny.
They're dirty, they're terrifying, they're huge.
Oh, yes, quite. Quite true. But they're funny. And after all, couldn't the same things be said about me? With the possible exception of huge. Although in recent days I've begun to think that perhaps there might be some advantages to how I am sized. But enough of this tomfoolery. What brings you back to the foot of the ocean's own overthrow?
I still don't get yourself, but I just want to say hi.
So you're still a waster of time? I'll bring you hi to me when you could be bringing me adventure. Or captives, or even a piece of jewelry, or a fascinating chicken who crossed your path. But no. You bring me hi. I've decided that I do not hate you.
Oh, great.
I doubt we shall ever be close bosom companions, but I will not kill you. I may occasionally try to kill you, truth be told, but that is my nature. And in your case, I do not necessarily mean it as anything personal.
I will be very comfortable by that. Thank you.
As closely as I could approximate the concept of friendship, to be truthful, the word sticks in my throat like an overripe date. We are friends. Ask nothing of me, and don't push your luck with smiling or waving or trying to pat me on the shoulder or anything. But I do not hate you, and I will not kill you. Congratulations. There are very few beings on my list of do not hate, will not kill. And now, I'm off. Myself and my army, off to the horizon and beyond, in search of good violence and glory. Never thought to have a co-captain, but you'll do.
Well, say howdy, honey. Don't you look nice today?
Hi, Daddy. I've been working on.
I can tell.
What do you have up?
Oh, you know, just catching up on some reading. some novels, a bit of light research.
Wait, which kind of research?
Mostly abiological history. You know, when dust first started settling and forming into bunnies, historical data, that sort of thing. Also parsing through archaeological research. Mite morphology, translating timeless, tarnished texts, the basics.
Sound like you're a real
That's right. I'm tenured at DIRT, the Domestic Institute of Research and Technology. I've been teaching there for, oh gosh, I finished my first PhD 8 years ago. Plus, my time as a PTI during my master's, so... 114 years?
Wow, that's really...
Well, thank you, Sugar. I worked pretty dang hard at it.
I'm glad you're here.
It's been a lot of mud, sweat, and tears, let me tell ya. Others were already judging me based on my looks. Why not own it? And get paid for it, too.
Ooh.
That's right. I was Miss May in the latest edition of Play Bunny magazine.
Congrats.
Thank ya.
Bup, 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 bup. So you...
That's a good question. I'm not quite sure. I suppose, well,
She is hot.
what any dust is looking for. Love, friendship.
A little bit of everything. I'm looking for that.
I could tell. Let me be 100% honest with you. I may put myself out there, but work keeps me pretty busy. I don't meet that many new folks, especially humans. I'm very selective about who I spend my time with, and what few others I can let in.
Latin.
That's right. I keep myself hidden for a reason. Don't be too forward with me. I don't like it. Why don't we join back up here after a while and try our hand at a proper rendezvous?
How should I dress?
Maybe something that can handle getting dirty. You let me worry about the details. All you have to do is show up.
I'll be there.
See you around.
Now it's time for me to go. Ah! Little bit of lag. But that's okay. Okay.
Abel was friendly the last time you saw him, but he seems downright cheerful today. He's whistling when you walk up on him, though he stops when he sees you, greeting you with a broad grin.
Hey, Abraham.
Oh, hey yourself, Sunshine.
You seem peppy.
Oh, well, you know, sometimes the table just wants to feel heard. Had a long talk with Dasha before you got here. Going over the finer points of lifting, supporting, and, you know, just the good old basics. Just feels nice to be understood, you know?
It's nice that
It is, ain't it? Lifting's no easy job. We got a lot of folks in this house who do a damn fine job at what it is they do. But how many people's job is it to lift? To make sure everyone's got what they need, to make sure they know they can rely on you day in and day out? It's a lonely lot in the life of a table. But I knew what the job was when I signed up. Semantics, pal, semantics. I know who I am and what I do. But sometimes you just wish someone knew exactly what in tarnation you're even thinking about without having to explain yourself. That's Dasha.
I seen it somewhere.
You think so?
She had a real.
Oh, well, shucks. I don't know. I'd hate to bother her. She's got a lot of lifting to do herself. I can't be distracting her from her very important job now.
I think you should.
I'll consider it, yeah. Anyway, I can't take up much more of your time today talking about myself. Just remember what I said before, okay? I'm here if you need me.
I will remember what I said.
I will. You take care now. Oh.
I could tell you've been working your way towards becoming friends with everyone here.
Yes.
The house is settling down, becoming calm, keeping in order. I feel I can trust you with this. You're a soldier, like me. But more than that, someone I can rely on. Thank you, friend.
Looking at the tiny, big-headed Dorian who stands before you, it's hard not to wonder if perhaps the Dateviators have glitched. But a quick inspection does seem to show they're working just fine.
You're cute.
What are you looking at?
You're small.
I am slightly smaller than the rest.
And cute.
No big deal. I'm still a door, not a cabinet, not a hatch. A door, just as much as the rest. Understand?
Yes.
Good.
I wouldn't want to say no, but
Bo seems delighted to see you after your exhilarating adventure below your own house.
Hey there! I'm really glad to see you again. I wasn't sure how you'd be feeling after everything that happened down in the crawl space.
you're king. I feel.
Very glad to hear it. I was really hoping you'd come back.
I'm official.
Officially? Like, wait, we're not friends? Oh, hold on. I thought we were. We totally are. What, do you need paperwork? I'll sign whatever. Thanks, friend.
Shouldn't love her, but
What's next,
I'm like,
friend? Careful, you don't know what treasures are in here.
I should do this, but
Hurry! You're already 10 minutes late. Come in quick and get to your station. And wear this. Are you the new prep cook Carlo recommended? It's just part of the scene. We're doing a roleplay scenario, remember? Just play along. You're talking too much and prepping too little, prep cook. You're already late and now our customers are getting impatient. Impatience means review bombing online, and review bombing is the first step to certain bankruptcy. Don't make me regret hiring you.
You like to my bad.
You disgust me. Now stop your pathetic groveling and get to work. Because of your laziness and incompetence, we are already severely behind. The customers didn't even get their appetizers yet. Here, get to work kneading this dough. If you can even manage to do that right. Knead it real deep and hard. Do you understand me?
Like how deep exactly was this dough?
Maybe I didn't make myself clear, worm. In my kitchen, I am the Alpha and the Omega. You exist to serve me unquestioningly and without hesitation. And at all times, you shall address your superior as yes, chef, and yes, chef alone. Do you think you can get that through your thick skull?
Yes.
Better. Not great, but serviceable. Maybe we can mold you into an adequate prep cook yet.
I'm sure you like
Now
that.
knead that dough. Knead it really, really deep. Harder, prep cook. I want to see the beads of sweat glistening on your anxious brow.
Yes, sir.
Very good, prep cook. Apparently you can follow orders when properly motivated. All right, enough with the bread. I need you to move on to preparing the main course, the turkey. Here, take this stuffing and push it deep inside the cavity.
Oh, I'm
As deep as you can possibly go.
so deep.
Can my little prep cook manage that painfully simple task?
Yes.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get to work! That's it, my little prep cook. Take that stuffing and shove it deep inside that turkey. So deep. Fill that turkey up with those steamy, moist breadcrumbs. Shove them as deep as you possibly can.
I was born for this.
Oh, I can tell. The way you stuff cavities is very impressive. Now quickly, slide the bread and turkey inside the oven. But first, make sure the oven gets super hot. We need to make sure the food gets thoroughly cooked, after all. How hot is the oven, prep cook?
For degree. I gave myself a bunch.
Now that is a very, very hot oven indeed. Good work, prep cook. Maybe you're not entirely a pitiful, worthless drag on this business after all.
Thank you, sir.
By the way, while you were toiling away on your pathetic excuse for dinner, I was busy creating one of my world-famous desserts. They're exquisite and delectable works of art, as I'm sure you're aware.
Some yum.
You can't even imagine how delicious my desserts truly are. Now, normally, I wouldn't allow someone as insufferable as yourself this honor, and especially not on their first day. But since you took orders competently, and proved yourself a serviceable addition to my team, I decided I want to give you a reward. Your reward is to lick my spoon. Lick it clean and tell me how thick and sweet my cake batter tastes.
Always true.
I know, isn't it? All right, that's enough. Now go clean the dishes. They're incredibly dirty, and frankly, so are you. I need you to scrub them of all their filth. Do you understand me? Scrub the filthy dishes like the pathetic, worthless worm you are. And scene. Ah, I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased.
So I,
An adequate and
I'm sure I
serviceable
do
job,
all
my
the
little
different
wretch.
things about
Tell me,
that.
did you find it as satisfactory as I did?
Absolutely.
It pleases your mistress to hear that. And considering you were not a total disappointment, I'd be interested in exploring another scenario with you. I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
So I want to say, keep it true from and does pizza. What? Yeah, I mean, why not? You know.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Here we go!
You have returned. Well, choose your destiny.
IRS.
Finally. I take it you're my 11 o'clock. I should have known it was too much to expect you'd be on time. After all, it was apparently too much to expect you'd properly file your taxes. You're not even dressed properly. Put this on. It suits you. I trust you brought your financial documents, receipts, and records to support all the information reported on your most recent tax return.
Hope so.
I'm sorry. I don't know how you run things at your business, but here at the IRS, we treat those who hold the power with deference. So if you want to walk away from this audit without the IRS putting a permanent lien on your checking account, I'd suggest you do the respectful thing and refer to me by my proper title, IRS agent. Do you understand, taxpayer?
Yes, I.
Much better. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it, taxpayer? You keep complying and showing me the proper respect I deserve, and I can make this process much less painful for you. But step out of line, and I have the power to make the rest of your existence a never-ending fiduciary nightmare. Have I made myself abundantly clear?
Yes.
Good. All right then. Down to business. Now, obviously you're here because your painfully inadequate accounting led to numerous administrative discrepancies in your most recent
I
tax
also
return.
feel like she learned that with the money.
Quite
working,
honestly, your return was so utterly incomprehensible that we were shocked to find a human actually filed it.
That because my dog followed it. You're right, I did too.
Excuses and groveling will do little to help you at this juncture. Although it is rather enjoyable to watch you pitifully squirm. What's important is that we properly assess your fiduciary mess and reconcile your discrepancies. Can I count on your compliance, taxpayer?
Yes, I
Firstly, on your personal taxes, you took the standard deduction. However, you also filed itemized deductions that totaled a greater value. Additionally, your itemized deductions were unusually large when compared to your reported income.
yes, I did.
As I'm sure you're well aware, claiming the standard deduction while also claiming itemized deductions totaling a greater value, in addition to claiming
My brain
deductions
hurts.
unusually large for your annual income, is a huge red flag for us here at the agency. I'll obviously need to see all the receipts for the itemized deductions, so I can reconcile those records with your most recent filing.
Of course I
Moving on, there were numerous flagrant issues related to grossly incorrect amortization periods. It appears you mistakenly or fraudulently used the wrong amortization period for a variety of your business expenses, which resulted in extremely inaccurate deductions. See the highlighted line items here on Form 4562?
Am I going to jail?
That's not my call, but I really hope so. And finally, it's come to our attention that you omitted several foreign accounts. As I'm sure you're aware, taxpayers with foreign financial accounts exceeding certain thresholds are required to disclose them on the Report of Foreign Bank and Financial Accounts FBAR form. Yet you failed to file an FBAR form at all.
I feel like it is shocking.
Look, I'm going to level with you, taxpayer. Given the numerous omissions and inconsistencies in your filing, it appears this audit is undoubtedly going to be an extremely long and painful process.
Yep. Oh.
Additionally, I will be sending a team of agents to your home to oversee a field audit in order to conduct an on-site examination of your financial records and other relevant documentation. Depending on your compliance during the field audit, I will consider suggesting that my superiors treat you with leniency. Is that all understood?
Yes, I
And scene. Whew. I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased. An adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. Tell me, did you find it as satisfactory as I did?
absolutely.
It pleases your mistress to hear that. And considering you were not a total disappointment,
Keep
I'd be interested in exploring another scenario with you. I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please you.
Oh, actually. And Oh, maybe I keep going with the end table. Wednesday. Mhm.
Someone there?
Hey,
Wasn't expecting to see you here. The end table is where I like to go when I want to be all alone with my thoughts. The view here's pretty nice. Makes me feel real thoughtful.
sure.
Oh, glad you understand. You came at the best time for a talk. Much as I like to be in here to think, sometimes it's tough. Betty is sweet as pie, but sometimes the table's got to think on his own. But Betty's company's a darn sight better for thinking than those dang Hanks.
I know what you mean.
There's so god dang many of them, and they're always jumping, crashing round in that closet like 5 bulls on a trampoline. It's just too dang much. And then you got Benoit.
Abel looks like he'd rather talk about anything else. He lowers his voice like he's speaking of something truly scandalous.
Oh, that one never stops talking about SEX. Asking me if anyone's polishing my surfaces lately. They're telling me stories about their conquests. I'm an old-fashioned kind of table, dang it. That kind of talk's supposed to be private. Oh, but look at me. You came here to talk to me, not any of those guys.
You okay, Paul?
Let me get back to work.
Ooh.
Dorian stands directly in your way, unmovable and unimpressed, and facing away from you entirely.
What are you looking at?
Back up your head.
That's right. It's facing away from you because I need to stay alert on the goings-on outside.
What can I help?
The time isn't quite right. What you need to focus on is inside the house. If you want to speak about why, talk to front Dorian. I'm the same as him. I'm just facing the other way. There isn't an evil board in my body.
That's very
I've been
true.
straight with you. Now be straight with me and go away.
Yet you return. You must desire me in some way. The chance of critical colloquy beckons. Though your own scandal-mongering leaves much to be desired, I can take you under my label. Not yet, not yet. There are more important matters to attend to. But When I spoke of polishing my knob, do you even know what that is?
It's a decorated part of the buffet.
Correct. You certainly know your way around knobs. Now, where on me is my labrum?
Your arm, of course.
Indeed. My labra holds the sacred flame aloft. Last, a capital may mean an uppercase letter or an exclamation for a lovely thing. But where is the capital on my corpus?
That's a part of the top that holds it.
Exactement! My capitals lie neath my sconce. Oh dear! You certainly know your way around candlesticks. It makes me burn rather hot. Allow me to tally up my feelings for you. I deem you not yet worthy of my inner victim.
Well, I want to give my...
You must share with me more goings-on. It is give and take in the world of rumor, you see. Do you have any for me? Let's see what we've got in the books for you, player.
for you.
No, I call you player, since you seem to have your way with everything in this very house. Why, just look at the list of scandals. In alphabetical order, of course. Your relations with your toys of sexual gratification have reached new heights. My throat needs lubrication, I cry out so much in dismay. You took a chance on love with that inordinately complex dye and won his affections. But at what cost? You have interacted with the interactive medium and meddled yourself into love. I cannot believe that was a real choice. Something must have gone wrong. The relations between you and your refrigerator have not cooled. Nay, they have done the opposite, which I very much dislike. You paid a fee to have an encounter with the lavish edition of some sim of dating.
Yes.
If that doesn't reek of the oldest profession, I don't know my scandals. Are you in love with the keyboard, the mouse, the monitor as well? This relationship does not compute. Grrr! I've been left out in the cold with the ways in which you love your blanket. No, I'm not frightened of bad dreams. The real nightmare is how many things you have gotten yourself entangled with. I have heard of hugging trees, but never have I heard of what you've been up to with the plants around the house. Your childhood teddy has grown up to become your lover. I would feel so cuddly if you weren't entangled with so many others at the same time. The cotton sings of scandal. You and the towel have stained each other with loving. Cracks appear in my own form as I find out you've wantonly wooed the wall. This low amount of lovers, it is not quite enough to pique my interest. If you were to say, make it a menage a many, then I might be swayed to think of you a little differently. A little more lasciviously. If you desire it, of course.
I do my best. That laugh, though.
I eagerly await.
Going back to Dolly. We go.
Hey there, honey. I've been waiting for you. Ready for our date?
You know it.
That's what I like to hear. Come on.
Where we going?
I'm taking us somewhere just a little bit dangerous.
Nice. I love it.
Oh, same here. Edges, crevices, you name it. Come on, I'll show you. All right, we made it. Isn't it gorgeous?
Dolly gestures expansively, a proud smile on her face.
Whoa.
This is one of Dirt's archaeological research sites.
She puts a finger to her lips, giving you a cheeky wink.
I have access, but it's strictly closed to the public. There's something down here so beautiful, you just have to see it. That's the spirit. They recently discovered a loose floorboard here that contains artifacts from the very first Dustonians that formed in this house almost 80 years ago.
That's done.
My ancestors.
But you say you see John.
Good catch. Dust years and house years are two very different things. Dust blows around and, unfortunately, apart. So much that there's very little known about our history. But things here have stayed almost entirely intact. We've uncovered some amazing insights into our culture. Transportation systems, bits of clothing, defense against cleaning agents. But most importantly, art.
Why art?
I wanted to share something with you that was truly one of a kind. I'm sure the excavation in the moonlight is a sight to behold. But it's got nothing on this.
Astonishing.
Behold, the unbridled beauty of floorboard painting 195K DMT7. Or as I like to call it, Ancient Ascension.
This artwork reminds you a great deal of historical cave paintings you've seen in your art history classes.
Golly, this is the most amazing.
Thought you'd like it. This is perhaps the oldest known representation of intelligent dust art in the history of the house. Scholars previously thought most ancient dust beings to be primarily drifters, hunters and gatherers with no real rituals or cultural endeavors beyond basic survival. I hope you'll pardon the pun, but this discovery paints an entirely different picture.
So are these ancient vessels. So wow.
Hard to say. Academia is a strange place. There's a lot of pride and politics involved. Certain experts don't take kindly to new ideas, especially if it undermines the status quo and whatever theory is currently masquerading as fact. But this discovery is what we in the field like to call undeniable evidence. And this might just rewrite the history of dust bunnies forever.
How so?
These Dustonians, as we're calling them, were unlike any ancient culture we've encountered. All we have in terms of written history is after the cataclysm of the mid-century remodel era. But the flooring here is original, and it's not just the paintings that are remarkable.
I like to say.
The artifacts predate all recorded history, and they're way more advanced than we ever thought possible.
Voice of it, like, yes. Tell me about it, please.
Well, not only are there gorgeous shards of pottery, ancient dishware, and dustworks, there's also intricate clothing and jewelry. Especially the Velveteen Gemstone. Glad I've got your attention. It's a gorgeous necklace with a delicate precious stone pendant on the end. The chain is threaded through a tiny hole in the stone. This particular type of gemstone can't be hammered or carved against the grain. The only way to make such a hole is with a fixed, high-speed, hydro-lubricated drill.
You're telling me these facts are
Uh-huh. And there's more. Want to hear more?
Irons.
Let's look at the painting one more time. Tell me what you see. Good eye. Archaeologists have been debating the nature of this painting since its discovery. It's certainly some form of violence, either hunting or war. But look closer. Notice any similarities between the hunters and the prey?
Some of them are.
That's exactly right. Therianthropes on both sides.
Well, what?
Shapeshifters. I gotta use the academic term, especially when I'm on a site like this. Now, look one more time. Several of them have spears sticking out of them, and some seem to be bleeding from the nose. But do you see any of the wounded dead or lying on the ground? And do any of the hunters have spears?
No.
They don't, but they do have headdresses, pouches, and above all else,
Mushroom. Little trees.
right! It's still a theory. We can't be sure until we do more research, but there is a small and dedicated group of us that think. This is the very first example of psychedelic art in the dust world. Why would an ancient society capable of living a comfortable and fulfilling existence come all the way down here to make their paintings? I believe this was a ceremonial site where shamans guided young warriors and civilians on a spiritual quest near the danger of the vacuum above. These paintings could be a living depiction of what they saw.
What do the spears and all?
Most literature on guided shamanistic hallucinations speaks to a sensation of being speared or run through the head, heart, and back. To die before death is a common saying of many ayahuasqueros of South America. This explains why there are no dead bodies. The injuries are figurative, not literal. Oh, and nosebleeds are a common symptom of early hallucinogenic brews. The research is quite expansive.
Enchanted lumber weapon. Love it. Well done, Human.
I sure am. All my research gets me really excited. Well, the road to Eleusis is long and windy, sugar.
Hey, I read that book.
Cute and smart? Well, hot damn! Well, if that wasn't a special first date, I don't know what is. You're really something, you know that? You heard my whole spiel and didn't fall asleep like some of my students.
How could I fall asleep? But I have amazing time.
I'd like to see you again if you'd be so inclined.
Yes.
See where this goes? I know I could use a rest. I'll gather our things and get us back out of here. If you want to see me again, just give the old sofa a shove and I'll be waiting. Come on back now, you hear?
Well, look who it is. You know, it's funny being here in the foyer. I got the best seat in the house to keep an eye on everybody's comings and goings. But you ain't left the house in so dang long. Seems like I only see you here when it's time to pick up a package. Not that I'm judging, mind. Just ain't exactly living up to the full potential of the position here, am I? But hey, I do my job no matter the circumstances. So don't you worry about me. Now then, I'm sure you got something on your mind. What can I do you for? All's well here in the foyer, amigo. Would be nice if more folks came over. I'd love to see more of them coming through here. Oh, but don't you worry about that. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Order up. I've got a Vietnamese iced coffee, soy frappuccino, and a Mexican iced mocha.
Kopi seems far cheerier this time around, as busy as ever and calling out orders. She grins when she spots you, greeting you with a peppy wave.
Well, hello, hello, hello. If it isn't my favorite customer.
No Cobra Spire.
Wait. No. Didn't you hear? Did nobody tell you? Did I not tell you? Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I do all of my marketing and it was all for nothing? What a drag.
What is it?
Kopi sets her coffee implements down and gestures all around her, absolutely radiating pride.
I did. I went and made my own cafe. Welcome to my little slice of paradise.
Oh. Where's my hero?
Well, funny story about that. It was kind of like mutiny. I still get to keep the space, but I get to do things my way. But once the others realized that Roofbox had nobody else to be a barista, they started ordering under my own branding real fast. It was kind of a whirlwind experience, but now I get to do things my way.
I'm so happy.
Right? I'm so stoked that I could finally make this a reality. And it's all thanks to you. It just goes to show you, sometimes red line policies aren't always the way. Sometimes you have to bend them to get return business. Now, bear in mind, I do not have a name for this place yet. It's currently just, hey, wanna get a coffee from Kopi? At least that's the word of mouth I'm hearing at the moment. I don't really have a proper business name, but I'm workshopping some ideas.
Coca Burger. Coba Cabina? Bean Fed Copa? Ooh, I don't know. I don't like the burger. But this more complex. That sort of sound like coffee.
Next time you come around, hopefully I'll have something ready. I seriously can't thank you enough for all of this. Which reminds me, you've been one of my favorite customers, and, well, I don't get this close to just anybody. I think I love you. Like, more than a friend way. Maybe it's too much to ask and it's just wishful thinking on my part, but I've been seeing the signs from you. I think I'm ready to take this to the next step. Creamer to my coffee. Do you think we could be more than just barista and customer?
I think that's the thing. Next time.
I see.
Next time. Once I do my full playthrough of this game of all levels, and I know what to do and what.
I'm sorry if I misread something between us, but I'm glad that we can at least stay friends.
Kopi, with you as her right hand, thrives in the coffee business. Under her leadership, the house's coffee has never been better. Customers are satisfied and have started to take a keen liking to chatting away with Kopi. And you are not her only new friend. She's becoming fast friends with everybody she meets. Without the shackles of corporate greed over her, she is the go-to spot for anybody looking to get a nice warm reception. She's doing what she loves and has a great friend to get through the tough times with.
Let's go brew up some trouble.
Pose, sass, I don't know which one.
Order up.
Drinking it up, boom.
there, darling. Glad you came.
That make me happy to hear.
Glad and happy. Sounds like one of them buddy cop shows. I love it. If you've got the time, I'd love to talk to you about something kind of important.
Of course, but
If there's one thing I've learned in this wild existence of mine, it's that you don't get anything you want sitting around waiting for it.
tell me more.
All the degrees, accolades, adventures, and experiences I've had would never have happened if I'd been afraid to go after them. If I held off until the timing was perfect or the opportunity presented itself. I chased down my desires, fast and fierce.
Makes sense.
And right now, I see something I want.
A new pet.
Yarp! You! I haven't been able to stop thinking about our night together. It's easily the most fun I've had in years. And it wasn't just the archaeology and atmosphere. I felt more than a spark between us. It was a sizzle, hot and crackling. I can't have been the only one. And I don't like that gross talk. I like being able to talk with you as an equal, someone who appreciates the discovery of ancient knowledge. You must have felt it too.
I did. You know a girl that built a bonfire with a spark.
Oh, please don't do that. We dust folk are awful flammable. I want you to know, I don't take lovers that often. Ever. But I can't deny the way you make me feel. And I'm not gonna let this chance blow away like a dust in the wind. I'm falling in love with you, darling. And I'm only gonna ask this once. Do you wanna be my beau?
More than anything, darling.
Well, hot damn! That's what I'm talking about!
Can we kiss now?
You know, dust bunnies ain't like you human beings. You wanna get with me? You just gotta know, it might not be what you're expecting.
I will be giant.
I'm sure you think you will be, but hell, I can only warn you so much. Let's do this.
You and Dolly fall into each other's arms, and for a short while, it's absolute heaven. She's just as soft as you imagined, the feel of her skin against yours leaving you positively tingling with desire. But just as things are starting to get truly hot and heavy, Dolly stops for just a moment. In that moment, you feel a tickle at your nose, and then
Stop!
it's all but impossible to stop a sneeze, and you can't help yourself. Next thing you know, Dolly lies limp in your arms, silent and unresponsive.
The darling. Oh my god, I killed him.
You stare at Dolly, entirely uncertain of what to do.
I didn't fix it.
You slide your Dateviators off ever so slightly, clumsily rearranging the dust before you.
Whew, I'm back, darling.
In all your glory.
I do declare.
So, how's that? Did I do okay?
It was nice while it lasted, but I think intimacy is gonna have to be something we take our time figuring out. But hey, a little delayed gratification never hurt nobody. I'm just glad you cared enough to get me back together. Some people might have been a little put off by all that. But you accepting me as I am, it means a lot.
Maybe we can just figure out a way to keep you intact.
I'm glad to hear it. You're my favorite bunny, honey.
Yeah. Kind of cute, actually. It's cute. Actually, I want to see Chill. Saturday, Wednesday. I'm assuming this is Friday. So Tuesday and Wednesday and Saturday.
Nope.
You return, wishing for me to dig through your dated decks once more in search of Silverline scandal? Away with you!
Fine. Should I do this? No.
Nope.
Will you just look at that house over there? How long has it been empty? 3 months? 4? Ugh, I wish someone would move in and fix up the place. Do you have any friends looking for a place to live?
Not right now.
Right. You don't have any friends.
Hey, I have fun.
I should have expected that. I know you don't socialize with other humans. It really is a shame. It's such a cute house. Whoever gets it will have a lot of work to do. Their gutter is falling off and everything. That window is so caked up you can't see inside at all. I'm surprised the thing isn't broken.
Why are you so interested in that?
Well, it is the talk of the neighborhood. At least I think it should be. A place like that is going to make the whole block look terrible. Someone should move in soon. If you think of anyone, let me know.
I should.
That's the spirit. Who knows? You might actually go out and talk to your neighbor. I just hope someone moves in soon before the neighborhood goes to the birds. Anyway, I have reached my conversation limit for one go-round. See you around, Looker.
I love her. You know, like, she's so gossipy, but in kind of a good way.
Holly greets you with a spirited wave, the bells and ornaments in her hair jingling with every energetic shake of her hand.
You made it! Thanks for making the time.
How was work?
Long. But great! Mostly.
Mostly.
Well, you know, someone spat in my face, but besides that...
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Spit happens.
You seem like you always
Almost. There's always something happening somewhere.
what do you actually do?
Everything! Oh, I've got a 5-page resume, which I know you're not supposed to have, but I'm secretly very proud of it. I've been a waiter, a maitre d', a caddy, an usher, a valet, a piñata, a mascot, a piñata mascot, a bartender, a line chef, a runner, a ticketer, a seat holder, an election official, a Zamboni driver, a scuba diver, a pickpacker, a mail carrier, a timekeeper, and an Eisteddfod judge for a local junior yodeling competition.
Chick work then.
Oh, the giggiest. The best kind of work for me, personally. Always something new. I can't sit still for too long. Bores me to tears. I need 50 things to focus on, or absolutely none at all.
Does it pay well?
Nope. But I work a lot of hours. But you already knew that. It's joyful, too. Bringing joy. Someone's always celebrating something, and I get to be a part of that all the time. It doesn't even have to be a holiday for me, or about me. I just enjoy joy. You know, better than punching numbers all day. Unless that's part of the gig. No offense to number punchers. Just not for me.
None taken.
What about you? What do you do?
I woke up with a kind of a delusion. Nothing really got fired.
Oh, sounds nice.
Pay the bill.
Odd jobs. Can relate. It's good to have something simple around here. There's enough crazy to go around, but you know that. I hear you're making a good impression so far.
So what are they?
Depends on who you ask.
And that's how you
Well, you waded through my busted schedule, so you can't be that bad.
I'm a Hollywood.
I'd vote for you, I think. I mean, you made the time to see me with my busted schedule, so maybe you'd actually get things done around here. Don't tell Celia, though. Speaking of which, I gotta bounce to another shift. Gleester in July is really hoppin' this year.
Not
I know, right? That's what I said. Anyway, okay. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.
You have returned. Well, choose your destiny.
Santa and the elf.
You, elf, come here. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho 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 to you too. Of course, Miss.
Mistress? I have no idea who this mistress is that you're referring to. My name is Santa Claus, which you, seeing as you are an elf, are obviously quite aware. So stop these absurd shenanigans immediately. We've got an enormous amount of work to do. Dress yourself. And the clock is ticking.
Yes.
Very good, elf. Now, as you are well aware, it's Blissmas Eve. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're in crisis mode here at the workshop.
Not on business.
Yes, it is a truly lamentable tragedy. Unfortunately, our head chef, Tinselface, served some spoiled reindeer stew, and it's rendered our entire workforce incapacitated with horrific food poisoning.
Sure.
Whatever you do, stay away from the bathrooms. Now there's no one who can help finish preparations for Blissmas Eve. No one. Except you.
Oh, you know it. How can I help?
I'm going to be completely honest, Elf. You were not my first choice. There's a reason I didn't have you on the production line at all this year. You're sloppy, lazy, and generally incompetent. In fact, you're one of the worst elves who's ever worked for this organization. Just a total embarrassment to the entire North Pole. If there was anyone else who could save Blissmas, I would call them. But there's not. It's up to you. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. All right. First, let's take a look at your workstation. Dear God, this is where you work? This is a sty. Moldy gingerbread houses, half-eaten candy canes. I've never seen such a nasty, unkempt, unprofessional workspace. You are beyond disgusting, and you should be deeply ashamed of yourself. Tell me how ashamed you are, Elf, or you're fired.
Deeply ashamed.
Such a pathetic and insincere response. It's painfully clear you're not taking me or this position seriously. And you're insulting every hard-working elf that does. You must be punished for this insolence. Here, take this old, gross, half-eaten candy cane and lick it until there's nothing left.
But it covered with dirt. Please wait.
Enough backtalk. Lick the candy cane. Lick it, Elf! Very good, Elf. You may be pathetically incompetent as an employee, but watching you lick that candy cane pleases Santa greatly.
Thank you.
In fact, it's awakening an overwhelming hunger Santa hasn't felt in many Blissmases. A deep, powerful burning. Like a fire flickering across Santa's dewy skin and... Great ghost of Blissmas present, is that really the time? We're even further behind schedule than I feared. Quickly, Elf. I need you to finish building the wooden toys immediately. You like toys, don't you, Elf?
Very much.
I knew you would. Now quickly, grab your hammer and nails and get to work. That's it, Elf. Nail that wood. Nail that hard, hard wood, you pathetic, worthless elf. Harder! Yes! Just like that! Ah! Yes! Looks like I may have underestimated you, elf.
Major important.
Oh, I can tell. You make quite an impression. But enough chit-chat. There's still much we need to do before delivery. Now take the wooden toys over to the gift wrap station. They need to be properly wrapped before they can be distributed. Quickly!
Right. Yes, Santa, right away.
Now wrap the presents using this silk ribbon. Tie them up tight. Real tight. I want them tied so tightly that they're losing circulation. Do you get me, elf? Yeah, you were. That's it, elf. Tie them up real tight. Do you feel that, elf? Do you feel how tight those ribbons are? I imagine anything tied that tight would be completely immobile. Trapped and utterly helpless. Can you imagine that, elf?
And especially you use it when I'm not.
Yeah, probably, I guess. I'm not a sailor. All right, enough gift wrapping. Now let me check the time and... You did it, Elf. You successfully fabricated and wrapped all the gifts with seconds to spare. Honestly, I didn't think it would be possible. But despite your myriad inadequacies, you actually managed to save Blissmas. I think that deserves a reward. Don't you?
So I see like present.
Let's not ruin the surprise. Here, come take a seat on Santa's lap to receive your reward. But first, I need to consult with my list to determine whether you've been naughty or nice.
Of course.
According to the list, you've been very naughty this year. I wasn't aware of that, but honestly, I'm not particularly surprised. Unfortunately, that means there's only going to be one thing stuffed inside your stocking. It's what you deserve.
I understand.
And scene. I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased. An adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. Tell me, did you find it as satisfactory as I did?
Absolutely.
Very good, wretch. It pleases your mistress to hear that. Regardless, you've sufficiently helped me fulfill all my role-playing fantasies, and thus injected some much-needed vivacity into my lackluster late-night activities. And it appears, despite my initial misgivings, that you have proved yourself a satisfactory plaything for your mistress.
Oh, just, I'm just doing my job. Thank you so much.
Honestly, and I can't believe I'm saying this, I think you and I could be even more. Don't get me wrong, putting on this persona, building relationships with this specific dynamic, it's a lot of fun. And I love helping my little wretches fulfill their fantasies. But it's only one side of me. It's definitely the side I show the most, but that's partially because I've never really found someone I felt comfortable enough with to share all until now. So what do you say, little wretch? Shall I give you the passcode to my chassis?
Maybe I use the same word as keeping us as...
You will be a nice plaything then. I'll allow it. Never forget, all you've said is safe with me. I might not be your mistress, but I'll still tie you up anytime.
Sophia's gaze is normally fairly stern, but the look she gives you now is downright intimidating.
Take care of her, wretch.
Got it.
She is a predictable sort. Sheltered. You would do well to treat her with more of the same.
With Sophia gone, you finally have a chance to get a proper look at your money. And to your surprise, it seems that she's evaluating you just the same way. She's beautiful, but she has her own sort of intimidating air. The way Sophia protects her, you'd expect her to be a meek little thing, but she has the air of an accountant preparing to lecture you about your irresponsible spending.
Huh.
Hello?
Uh-oh. How much do you need?
Like how much money?
Yes.
I did want to talk to you.
There's no time for pleasantries if you have come to me. How bad is it? What is the financial crisis? Were you recently laid off? Any bills with accruing interest left unpaid? Did you overextend monetary aid to a relative, friend, or an unpromising lover?
I'm kinda replaced by AI, but I think I'm okay.
Troubling. Duly noted. Then why are you here?
Well, I got these glasses and now I'm trying to take everything. Thank you. I gotta be honest.
Duly noted. I am Monique. As you already know, I am responsible for saving you when you screw up. Please refrain from speaking to me unless you are in dire need of accessing your emergency funds. No, I am busy.
Oh,
As I sit here in my safe, my value remains unchanged, save for the rigors of inflation.
okay.
I do. I am money. Money talks. I will talk more now. I am now stating that any advice and counsel from me is of my own opinion and not of a professional's. Now, to proceed with your question. Depending on your lifestyle and goals, adjust your personal spending to a minimum. Let's say about 10% or less of your paycheck. Then after paying the necessities like rent and utilities, see what remains and save accordingly. Also, get fewer home deliveries. The extra fees add up to a substantial amount. You can find more in this simple budget spreadsheet I've put together. I must go now. Goodbye.
If it isn't my favorite scene, partner. It's Saturday Night Dead. Tonight's play is called Throw It All Away. It's a mystery, obviously. Care to join me?
Sure.
Heck yeah, friend. Hey, just so you know, I think I've gotten used to playing off of you by now. If you wanted to try something a little more, I don't know, intense, well, I wouldn't say no. I'm down for whatever. Doors are open for dalliances. Just thought I'd say that up front. Okay, sorry. Kind of weird to pause like that.
Not real.
Aw, you're so sweet. Here we go. Murder mystery.
Yeah.
Florence is a big fan of these. She's here every Saturday. It's true. I'm just an absolute sucker for crime shows.
Not fun.
Sometimes I picture myself pulling off that devilish body outlining chalk floor look.
You know. Wow.
Is that weird? Okay, partner. Listen up.
No, not.
I'll be playing the part of the poor old rocking chair whose husband has gone missing. You're the detective investigating the disappearance. I'll play along with whatever direction you decide to take the story. Just remember, keep it respectful and fun. And lights up!
Jeremy clasps her hands together, becoming a new chair altogether in the blink of an eye.
Woo! Woo! Yes! Oh, dearie me, detective. Is there any news about my husband, Henry David Throw the Throw Pillow? He's been missing for nearly 4 days, and I'm worried sick.
turn out with
They did? Well, what are you waiting for? What happened? Is he all right?
Should I tell her that her husband cat died, but or lots of numbers? I'm gonna do this one.
I'm a chair, Dagna, but I'm always sitting down. I can take whatever news you've got. Just show me. What's the detective showing her? A photograph? Henry, it's too horrible for words. Oh, he's been torn limb from limb by a pet. Who is responsible for this? Detective, do you have any leads?
The man that I always looked out the
Goodness me, who was it, Detective? Who killed my poor Henry?
It was me.
Yes! I can't believe it. The detective was the murderer. Oh, this twist is absolutely unheard of. What are you going to do with me?
I'm afraid I have to silence you. Quit playing. Here's the thing. Don't want to be her lover yet, but
What? What? Now. No reason to go and ruin an old woman's fun like that. You did well, taking out that cheating husband of mine. I like capable humans. And it just so happens that I recently became single. What do you say, Detective? Partners in crime? And partners in love?
next, ready for the next job.
Lights down.
Oh my goodness! I absolutely did not see that coming! The intrigue, the age gap, it's theatrical dynamite! Thank you two for an absolutely incredible show!
Aw, thanks. And thanks for coming.
Wouldn't miss it! Things got a little intimate at the end there, didn't they?
You say you would open the job.
Oh, don't worry, I am not mad. I actually really liked it. It was, kind of fun to lose myself in the character and commit. Did you like it?
It was a little too much.
Oh, I won't lie. That's a little disappointing. But hey, I'm cool keeping a reasonable distance.
Yes.
And I'm really happy you're comfortable enough to be honest with me. Performing with you has been really fun. I hope we could do it again sometime.
Thank God that was not
Encore
right.
performance real soon, okay?
I'm like,
Hey, my favorite scene partner.
I have bad news for ya. The window next door wouldn't talk. Not a single word from her. I admire her loyalty, honestly. If they had asked me, I would have told them everything. There isn't much to tell. You don't do anything really interesting. I let people see everything. Nothing to hide here! Either way, I decided to do the only thing you can do when you don't have information.
Speculative. Spicy wildly.
Speculate wildly! Using everything that I have seen, I am sure I can put things together. It'll be like our own personal soap opera. I love soap operas. You always know exactly who hates who and why. As viewers, we get to know everything. And they had a big party last week, too. I bet that's where everything went down. Oh, it's a shame you didn't get an invite. You could have brought back great intel. Sadly, I don't know anyone's name, so I'll have to come up with a few myself. Ooh, this might take me a bit of time.
I'm in, like, next.
Meet me here another day. We'll come up with some good stories. I'm getting a bit tired from all this yapping.
I just wanna charge. Awesome. Now I can just do a thing too, maybe. I know Rebel secret. Keep living. Yeah. Ooh. Gotta do Dashi next time. And yeah. Ooh, I should actually need to. Lovers. Gotta have more lovers. Gotta do Omar. Get along to Donovan. Alan. Get along to relax. Ooh. Sleep for a bit, yeah. We bet you hard to do it. Turn the Bible. I am curious about Keith. Ooh, smart, charm, sass. What will I say? That's for $20. Oh. Oh God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that would be. Oh, hi. We're going to head out later. Thank you for watching. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a nice day. I will see you later. Awesomeness and funness.